All right, so now the last video, we're still in section 6.1, and the last video is going to be talking about the exterior angles of a polygon. All right, we've already talked about exterior angles of a triangle, so we should know what the exterior angles are. It's where we have an extension of one of the sides, and it's the angles that's formed by that extension and from the other side of our polygon. So it's this angle here, all right? And the extensions all happen in the same direction, meaning as we move around our polygon, all the extensions are going on in the same way. They're not going in any different location. So if we were to first try and start drawing an extension here, that one's going opposite direction of all the black lines, all right? So it's all of these angles that are formed here, right? And then there are special traits and characteristics that happen here, and we're going to watch a little simulation for that. All right, so here we have a polygon, and here are all of our exterior angles. All these blue lines are telling us the exterior angle, so we have the continuation of one of the sides, and it's the angle that's created from that continuation back to our polygon. All right, so now what happens when we press play? So if we were to shrink this polygon as small as we possibly could, what forms here with all of our exterior angles? All right, so we're shrinking this, and it's like made as small, we can't even see the polygon anymore, and all of our exterior angles come and touch. What shape do we form here with these angles? So what degrees do you think this is going to be? All right, so if you see, we form a circle, and a circle is 360 degrees. And this works for any polygon. No matter how many sides you can have 50 sided polygon, and the exterior angles will always add up to 360 degrees, because if we were to collapse that polygon on itself, it would shrink, and eventually it would become so small to where all these angles are forming a circle. All right, so no matter what size polygon, no matter how many sides, whether it's regular or not, all of your exterior angles add up to 360 degrees. All right, now we're going to do an example. Well, before we do an example, we'll just go over the theorem. So it's the exterior angle sum theorem. We're still in section 6.1. It's just the second theorem for this chapter. And this states that the sum of the measures of the exterior angles of a polygon, any polygon, is 360 degrees. Right? And only one at each vertex, meaning you can't draw multiple like I did here with the red and black lines. All right. So now let's do a problem. Now it says, what is the measure of angle 1 in the regular octagon at the right? So I forgot to put this picture on here. So let's just cross this out, and let's just say, what is the measure of an angle, of an exterior angle in a regular octagon? All right. So this goes for just any regular octagon. So when it's regular, remember, all of our sides are congruent and all of our angles are congruent. And what it also means is all of our exterior angles are congruent as well. All right? And we know the exterior angles of any polygon adds up to 360 degrees. So if I want to solve for each of my exterior angles, I just need to take that 360 and divide it by how many angles I have. And since an octagon is an 8-sided figure, I know I will have 8 angles. So each angle in a regular octagon will be 360 divided by 8, which is then going to be equal to 45. So that means each exterior angle in a regular octagon is equal to 45 degrees. All right, and that would be your final answer. So regardless of what the image looked like and where angle 1 was, since it's a regular octagon, all the angles would be equal to 45 degrees. So this is 45 degrees. All right, that's our final answer. That's the final video for this section, and you'll now move on to section 2.